Talk about Black Friday, which is on Friday, this Friday coming. It seems like it's a whole month of Black Friday, doesn't it? Helen is here, consumer champion. Is it all it's cracked up to be?
I think we can probably say no. You have to have your wits about you. The latest Which research showed that from Black Friday last year, that 9 out of 10 Black Friday bargains were actually cheaper or the same price at more than one time in the year.
So what do you do? How do you find out?
Well, there's a few things that you can do. So you can use sites like Price Runner, the Google shopping tool, and compare prices. Just because something's discounted doesn't mean to say it's going to be the cheapest place you can get it. So, and you can use Camel if you're looking at Amazon, and that will give you the history of prices. So you can see whether you're getting that really good bargain or not really. And keep your wits about you. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is, because that's what retailers want you to think. Oh, it's a bargain, and I'm going to go.
But what about the big retailers? If I'm thinking about the big department stores. If they're saying their Black Friday sales and they're knocking 20–25% off, can we trust them?
No more or less than any others. I think that's when you have got to do the research and see if it is cheaper somewhere else. Places like Boots, for example, are pretty good on their own branded stuff, but other branded stuff not so much. So you do have to keep doing that research.
How important is Black Friday for retailers? I mean, it used to be Boxing Day, didn't it, when the sales started?
I think they just plan it into their whole scheme of things, so it might well be stock that they can't get rid of. And you're seeing Black Friday, it starts in November. We're seeing, the 1st of November. We're seeing stuff that it's a week, and they're putting stuff constantly on. So I think it is just part and parcel of a retailer's plan, their business plan, really, that these are the sales that they put on. And the fact that it lasts more than a day.
So they're emptying the storerooms in order to get the Christmas kit in?
Yeah, because I think also, particularly when you're buying tech, is to make sure that you're actually buying the latest model, because they could be getting rid of old stock. So
I was going to ask you about, because that's Cyber Monday, which is a completely different thing. There is tech for Black Friday, but then we move into Cyber Monday. Is that a better deal?
Not necessarily. It's all mashed into one. We're seeing, it might as well be discount November, really, because you're seeing so much come through all the time. But, it is checking that you've got the latest model, that, if it needs batteries, don't necessarily get batteries from the same place. It could be cheaper to get batteries from somewhere else. They're going to put the add-ons in there.
Yeah, so you talked about the price tracking tool, Camel. I've never heard of that before, so I just tap that into
if you go to Camel, yeah, and then you put in your products that you are looking at on Amazon, and that will tell you whether it's been, £5.50 or £500 in the last 5 years.
OK, there must be some bargains to be had.
There are. If you look at the research, it's 1 to 10, but you do have to put that time in to look at whether it's there or not, and making sure that you're not getting scammed, that you are looking at the retailers that are real and not buying stuff on social media.
And those prices do have to have been at that point for a certain period of time, don't they?
No, that rule changed a few years ago.
Oh,
it had to be a set time. It used to be a set sort of 30 days. It has got to have been cheaper at some point, but there's no sort of set limit. It's like a reasonable sort of length of time. So it could be that it was for a few days, 2 months ago. So it isn't as strict as it used to be, that.
So what do you do on Black Friday, or for Black Friday month, as you put it? Do you have a look, and do you ever buy stuff in November, or do you wait? Do you get better deals in the Boxing Day sales?
I think
a bit late for Christmas then, though, isn't it?
Yeah. I think the best advice for people really is to have a list of what it is that you want, so you don't get sucked into that sort of looks like a bargain. I'll get that as a present for somebody, and they don't like it, or I'm going to use that and you never use it. So it's to have that list that you want, and then when you're looking, you're more likely to be able to use it. So I do use it, but in the same way that I do in any other year, that you've got discounts as to whether it's real or not.
And what are the rules if you buy something as part of Black Friday, and then you give it to somebody on Christmas Day and they don't like it? Can they still change it, or is that too late?
Well, it's when you buy something online, you have got 28 days to change your mind. You've got 14 days to say, I don't like this, or it doesn't fit, and send it back, and then another 14 days in which to take it back. But it's between you and the retailer that transaction has happened. So somebody else can't do that unless they've got the proof of purchase.
Yeah, but I'm making the calculation, and from Black Friday, or this week, to Christmas Day, it's more than 28 days, so you can't take it back?
No, but some, that 14 days is for only online. In store, you don't have that change of mind anyway, but some retailers will do that. Some retailers will extend the receipt, whether it's Black Friday or not. So it's worth looking, particularly the big retailers will give an extended 30-day, 60-day exchange that you can take it back after Christmas.
Yeah, I got caught out with Black Friday last year. I bought loads of chocolate for Christmas, and then when it came, the sell-by date was the 20th of December. Come on. I know, right? Yeah. We won't name who it was, but you know who you are. Thanks very much indeed. Thanks a lot.